Okay, let's look at these ones. Slightly a bit more sort of like complicated, but what we need to do here, always, in fact, whenever we are looking at a problem, we should always ask ourselves, how many terms do we have in the expression? Now we know what separates terms in an expression is a minus and a plus sign. So for instance, you have a k, you have a minus sign here. So this minus separates this negative 3k. And then this plus sign separates this minus 7k. So there are how many terms in this expression? There's 1, the minus sign separates, 2, the plus sign separates, there's 3. Okay, the minus sign we're talking about is exclusively the minus sign that's standing alone, not the minus sign that is part of a particular term. So for instance, this minus 3k, you're not going to say there's 2 minus signs, so therefore that means that's the 1, because there's only one term, minus sign separates 2 terms, minus plus sign separates 3 terms. Okay, now with this particular question we see that there are 3 terms, but we are noticing something. There are 2 signs next to each other. Now we don't ever want to have 2 signs next to each other. We need to always resolve the signs that are next to each other. So we need to apply our knowledge of multiplication, because brackets mean multiply. This negative and this negative, it means we need to multiply them. So negative times a negative means it's a positive. Then you write the 3k. So now you see we have one sign. Positive times a negative is a negative. So that means we remove the bracket, we have 7k. Now I'm sure you can see that there are 1, 2, 3 terms, but in these 3 terms, you can add and subtract them. Why? Because the variables are exactly the same. The letters are exactly the same. So we can add and subtract like terms. Okay, like terms have the same variable and they have the same exponent at the same time. So these are like terms. So whenever we are adding like terms, we always retain or keep the same variable with its exponent. Then what do? We add and subtract the coefficient. By coefficient, I mean the number before or the number multiplied with that particular variable. So here there's a 1, here there's a positive 3, here there's a minus 7. So what you say is 1 plus 3, which is 4. Then you say 4 minus 7, which gives you a negative 3. So that's the answer. The answer is negative 3